What's going on, Shady People? ShadyPenguinn here. Welcome you to our brand new playthrough. We're going to be starting YuGiOh, the Duelist of the Roses. Now, this has to be one of the, I want to say controversial, though I feel like that's not the correct word. When it comes to playing this game on the channel, there are people that are riled beyond belief, toes fully curled, socks off, lotion in hand to, of course, put on your feet. But there are other people that are just like, this game is trash. And I know one thing about this game. Well, two things. One, it's polarizing because those fan bases, it's either you love it or you hate it. And two, the music is incredible, which is why we're rocking out with our headphones instead of our earbuds for this playthrough. Because I've used the music before in videos, despite never playing through this game. So I'm kind of excited to see how this plays. I have a feeling it's like not your typical Yu-Gi-Oh, but maybe it is. I don't know. I just know that there have been some funky Yu-Gi-Oh games throughout the years, and this might be one of them. With that, though, of course, if you guys are excited, you want to show some support on the channel, be sure to hit that thumbs up down below. Only if you enjoy yourself. If not, don't worry about it. Leave a dislike. Check out. I don't mind. Just interact. Keep us content creators wanting to make this content. Like, listen right now to this music. It's incredible. It's incredible. Okay. Okay. The British Empire. The British Empire in the 1480s. The Wars of the Roses, a power struggle between the houses of Lancaster, Red Rose, and York, White Rose, to decide a royal successor was nearing an end. With the Yorkists well in the lead, the reign of Richard III was but a step away. Look at Richard! And in France, Yugi, Henry Tudor. Is that Yugi's birth name? I didn't know it was Henry Tudor. Wow. The last Lancasterian heir was being forced to live a life of exile. The Lancasterian forces were rendered powerless by ancient cards of sorcery wielded by Seto and his 7 followers who, known as the Rose Crusaders, served under the flag of Lord Crawford, a powerful Yorkist nobleman. What is going on? All right. 1480s. Lacking a duelist to champion their cause, defeat was imminent for the Lancasterians. In England, duel card games were still at the fledgling stage. Thus, the Lancastrians had to look elsewhere for a duel master capable of facing the Rosencrews in battle. With this in mind, Margaret Beaufort of Lancaster secretly requested a high druid to summon a duelist from another age. That's us! We're gonna be from another age. I will bet my bottom dollar, the last dollar I have, that, okay, 1480s, this is not what I was expecting at all. At all. Look at these graphics. PlayStation 2, boys. Look at this guy. Simon McMorrin. Oh! Summoned from the mystic circle of red and white roses, the one capable of harnessing pure power. There was truth to the legend of the Rose Duelist. Lady Margaret, I did it! Now we have the means for defeating the evil forces of Rosencrews. Oh, my apologies. In my excitement, I'd forgotten I was in the presence of the Rose Duelist. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Simon McMorrin, High Druid and Servant of Lancaster. May I be so bold to ask the name by which the Rose Duelist would like to be known? I'm freaking Shady, bro. I'm freaking Shady. So we are the Rose Duelist. But this game is called Duelist of the Roses. Because, I guess every rose has its thorn. I'm the thorn. Shady, how fine name indeed. Now, here's the situation. The year is 1485. You are currently in Stonehenge, near Salisbury. Stake! The British Empire is in turmoil with the House of Lancaster's rightful claim to the throne being challenged by the Yorkist usurpers. The power struggle is referred to, listen to this music! The power struggle is referred to as the Wars of the Roses, a name based on the badges used by both sides. A red rose for the Lancastrians and a white rose for the Yorkists. Right now, our kingdom... Is my phone is that what I'm hearing right now? I'm literally okay. Right now, our kingdom is threatened by the Yorkists and their wrongful claim to the throne. All because the Yorkists enjoy the support of the Rose Crusaders and their sorcerous white rose cards. Using our red rose cards, we summoned you, Shady, to this day. Well, sounds pretty sorcerous to me regardless. We hoped that your dueling experience would defeat the Rose Crusaders and lead us to victory. You've never seen my Duel Links videos, have you, Simon? I'm sorry, Simon. You will help us? Of course you will. Foolish of me to even doubt where your loyalties lie. Rumor has it that only the legendary Rose Duelist stands a chance against the power of Rosencruz. We appreciate any help you can provide against them. Before I forget, I should warn you that the rules of dueling differ here from those of your age. There we go. Different rules. Here in England, dueling is governed by what is known as the perfect rule. In addition to several minor distinctions, there are two major differences. One is the existence of movement or positioning. The other is the deck leader concept. These are two aspects of dueling that were lost in the process when the ancient sport of duel monsters was adapted to card form. The perfect rule represents these lost rules that were miraculously revived here in England. Perhaps a practice duel will serve you better than an explanation. Shall we? I will definitely play a practice duel. I am clueless. I don't know. So there's movement and there's leaders. Is this gonna be like Duelist? Dude, I miss Duelist so much. Whoa! Let's start with the basics of dueling. First, let me show you how to summon a monster. To bring a monster into play, you must first summon it from your hand to the field. Now, let's draw a card from your deck. Dark Magician. Currently, the card you're indicating is your deck leader, the Dark Magician. Let's order your deck leader to operate your hand. You can do this by selecting your deck leader and pressing the square button. Okay. So, see the blue squares? That's the area where you can place your summoned monster. Let's place the monster in a position directly in front of your card leader. Line up the cursor by pressing the up directional button and then press the X button. This is your current hand. Apparently, there's only one monster in your hand that can be summoned to the field. Okay, so the rest are 5 stars and higher. This is because summoning a monster requires a certain amount of power. Oh, yes. The spot currently indicated is where your currently available summoning power is displayed. At the start of a duel, you have 4 summoning power points. This amount will increase by 3 every turn. Ooh, and you can have it to a max of 12. Okay. When a monster is placed in the field, summoning power points equal to the monster's level are expended. Interesting. I'm intrigued. I gotta say, I like this. Your current summoning power points total 4. Hence, the only monster card you can summon is the Celtic Guardian. The dark cards are the monsters that you are unable to summon this turn. Now let's summon. First, move the cursor over Celtic Guardian card. It's automatically doing it. I'm actually not controlling it. At this point, if you wish to cancel your selection, press the circle button to enter your selection, press the X button once again. You've now summoned the Celtic Guardian and the card is ready for battle. Now let's attack your opponent with the Celtic Guardian. To control a monster in the field, you must first activate the card you wish to move. Whoa, there's a Blue Eyes over there! Blue Eyes White Dragon. This Blue Eyes White Dragon is your opponent's leader. Let's try to attack with the enemy leader. Let's try to attack the enemy leader. First, let's activate your monster by lining the cursor over the desired card and pressing the X button. See the yellow square? This indicates the space where your monster can be moved to this turn. Your opponent's card leader is directly ahead. Let's move straight to the space. To move your monster, you must select the destination with the cursor and press the X button. Okay, pretty basic. Celtic Guardian has advanced. Monster cards can only move once per turn. However, deck leader summoning does not count as a move. Hence, the monster can immediately, so there's no summoning sickness. Since there's nothing else left to do this turn, let's end your turn. Press the start button to end your turn. Wow. Mid-loading screen for the tutorial. Pretty good. Oh no, we're done. There, Shady, you must select a deck to duel with. It is important that you feel the vibrations of a deck leader. The minute resonations that ring true to your soul. The cards themselves draw their power from the energies of the Ancient Ones. The deck leader acts as an intermediate between the Ancient Ones and the deck wielder. Shady, it is essential that you select a card leader whose rhythm matches the stirrings of your soul. Here are several decks from which to choose. Give it some serious thought and make your selection. Choose carefully, for the deck you select will guide you to the destiny of your duels. All right. Fairy King Truesdale. I was not expecting to see that card out the gate. Okay. We have Fairy King, we have Cruel, we have Cruel, Twin-Headed Behemoth. Okay. So insects, plants, and something? We have fiends, spellcasters, zombies, and dragons. And then we have dragons, spellcasters, and winged beasts, it looks like. This has the highest average summon which I guess should be a quote unquote bad thing, but I think I'm gonna go with cruel because it has fiends and spellcasters, and I like fiends. So we're gonna go with that. I see you selected your deck. So that's the effect of the Celtic Red Rose cards. It looks like there's some truth to the rumor that Red Rose cards are capable of time transformation. Who's there? Oh, it's been some time since the Battle of Barnet. It's so convenient that I was talking in that tone. Battle of Barnet, old one. Rosencruz, what brings you here? Only a member of the Rose Crusades may call me by that name. If you may recall, I told you once before that you may only address me as Seto. Or does memory fail you, old man? And you must be the dreaded Rose Duelist. I must admit there's a certain aura of power emanating from you. Listen to Seto's theme. Oh my gosh. I believe an introduction is in order. I am Seto, leader of the Rose Crusaders. Look, he's got a blue eyes armor. Look at his blue eyes armor. There are members of our little group who prefer to call me by the name of C. Rosencruz. I ask you again, what brings you here, Seto? Mind your manners, old man. What else would bring me here? I've come for the Red Rose cards. After all, it was you who showed me how the summoning capabilities would evolve when the Red Rose cards are combined with transport powers of the White Rose cards. You aren't thinking of attempting the Forbidden Rose summoning. If so, then the Red Rose cards must never fall into your evil hands. I don't know why I was going to turn into a pirate, but he did. Card sorcery taps into the powers of ancient ones. By their very nature, each card is a double-edged sword that can cut both ways. The Rose cards alone harness tremendous power. There's no telling what horrors might unleash to the world by combining both red and white. The old made pink! I want to sacrifice my own life if need be to prevent any from uttering the spell of doom. Wow, creative, guys. The spell of doom. Fool! The 16 red and white rose cards grant power over all. Druid legend has twisted the true meaning of these cards. We Rose Crusaders have sworn to create a utopia free from the ravages of war. We intend to accomplish this with the power of the cards. And we shall do so by extending the rule of Richard III throughout the known world. By the way, it was clever of you to form a circle of red roses within the White Rose barrier to summon the Rose Duelist. But were you foolish enough to come alone? This area is surrounded, and if you wish to leave with your life, you'll do so only by handing over the Red Rose cards. Me, a fool? Then what about you? Are you fool enough to actually believe the Red Rose cards would remain here in my possession? Right after the summoning, I have the cards dispersed among our best duelists to keep them from your tainted hands. Then you leave me with but one option. I shall enlist the aid of your precious Rose Duelist. You take leave of your senses. And you speak too soon, old man. Heed my words, Duelist. If you wish to return to your proper time period, you will require 16 cards of the red and white roses. And red and white positions must be laid out in reverse of the summoning in order to send you home. You know the spell? Since you need 16 rose cards just as much as we do, I propose a partnership. Help us gather the cards and I shall guarantee your return after we've achieved our ultimate goal. An absurd proposal! Do you think that the Honorable Shady would even lend an ear to your ridiculous proposal? Can you be so sure, old man? Let me see. Simon's side has 8 of the Red Rose cards, while my side, the Rose Crusaders, has possession of the 8 White Rose cards. As the numbers are even, simple arithmetic indicates that you could side with either of us, but I'm sure you'll take into account who's winning this war. After all, who is desperate enough to summon you in the first place? I think it's quite clear which side is better positioned to send you home. Shady! Heed not the words of this power-hungry lunatic! Simon, must you resort to name calling? I'm hurt. I'll tell you what, why don't we leave the decision to our dear duelist? After all, Simon, the duelist's future is not for us to decide now, is it? Well, yes, but... Splendid. In keeping with the tradition of the old temple gardens, I offer you a choice, duelist. Here are 2 roses. The white represent me, and the red for old Simon here. For the sake of justice, choose the red rose! Stand by my side, duelist. Choose the white rose. So, it defaults to giving you the red rose, and the white one is Kaiba, right? I'm pretty sure the white one is Kaiba. The symbol's right next to his name. I kind of want to see what happens when you side with Kaiba, but knowing me and the way that I like play games, I mean, Simon literally summoned us here. I'm gonna side with Simon. How disappointing. Oh well, you made your choice and I respect that. For now, I will guarantee your safe passage until you've met with Yugi. After all, I don't want our little game to end too quickly. That wouldn't be sporting. I look forward to the day when we meet again, duelist. Until then. All right, so he's just gonna let us go. He's just gonna say bye-bye. And let's look at, we got a pirate ship. Oh, dude, we are literally in the 1400s. The French Empire, Brest Isle of Bretagne. Bretagne? Bretagne. Look at you. Look at Yugi go. This music. So jazzy. Shady, I present Prince Yugi, last Prince of Lancaster, a true Welshman, and the hope of we who call ourselves Celts. My lord, may I present Shady, the Rose Duelist. You serve us well, Simon. My mother was wise in summoning you from Scotland. I don't know why it's so weird for me to see like England, Scotland. Can I be from Germany, please? You honor me, sire. Duelist, I am Yugi. Actually, Henry Tudor is my name, but I find it tiresome. You may call me Yugi. I'm sure Simon explained your situation, but it's only right that I request your services myself. I need you to return to England and put an end to the threat of the Rose Crusaders. Their white rose cards form a barrier that prevents my armies from setting foot on British soil. Although we Celts have the red rose cards, we're but inheritors who are unable to wield their full power. In the hopes of reversing our fortunes, we gambled on a druid legend that spoke of a rose duelist. According to the same legend, one must use a deck whose cost is lower than an opponent's to capture a rose card of another color. I believe that is important that you keep this in mind. The cost of your deck should not exceed the cost of your opponent's deck. I would like you to note that our resources have been pressed to the limit, requiring us to invade England by August. I don't like this. My troops will land in Milford Haven, Wales, and march on to face the enemy at Bosworth Field. Having all of the Rose Crusaders out of commission by this time would be ideal, but as that might prove difficult, any reduction of their force will be appreciated. Right then, let us part company and reunite in Bosworth. Simon will provide you with details as to where and when we'll meet once more. I don't know if it's Yami, Yugi, or Yugi. I'm just gonna give him a deep voice. I don't think it's, I know he's a prince, but I feel like whenever they showed Yugi of the past, it was like the pharaoh and stuff. So I assume it's Yami. A deep old voice. Look at her. Look, the graphics in this game are actually pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie, they're pretty dope. All right, so Master, choose a destination. We can go to Chester and verse Weevil, or we can go to gosh diggity darn Tewkesbury and verse Rex Raptor. All right, let's get our first real duel. I'm gonna go against Rex. So Rex is a 960. I guess, well, you know what? This is my first duel. Let's go to Chester. So you're the legendary Rose Duelist. Prepare to face the sting of my insect deck. That was actually the best Weevil I've ever done in my entire life. Don't expect any better from this LP. Do not look at these. Okay, so we're in a forest. We can select. So I could move my leader. The tutorial was a little lacking. Where's our enemy? Okay, there's his leader. Look at this basic insect. You basic. All right. So let's see. Let's select this. Oh, our leader's just straight up gonna move. Okay. I haven't even drawn cards yet. Summon is square. Okay, so here we go. Now I drew cards. I can summon the Bistro Butcher, but he's only 1300 attack. Why isn't he 18? If these have effects, can I check them? There we go. When this card is flipped face up, all Shadow Specters are increased by 300 points. Okay. Let's just go with, when destroyed in battle, it destroys the opposing monster as well. Ooh, that's cool. Let's just summon our 1300 beater. The Bistro Butcher. So he should be able to move again as well, right? I'm actually gonna stay right here. Yeah, let's just stay right there and end our turn. So basic insect, put something face down. So I guess they stay face down until you Okay, I can't attack you yet. Okay. That's my graveyard. Options. Okay, options, I don't see anything, so maybe that's not options. Okay, I can summon another. Well, he moved away, so let's move over this way. And let's summon. Actually, let's just wait. Let's build up some stuff. Oh my gosh, our butcher is so strong. That's gonna be like our strongest card. End our turn. He goes back to basic insect. Whoa, 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 defense mode. Okay, so the Bistro Butcher is versing the big 1700 attack. Oh my God, look at this cutscene. Yes. Oh my God. Well, oh, my butcher is all messed up. My butcher is, I feel bad for you, butcher. You're like a floating head with one little rag and a hand. I'm so sorry if you weren't supposed to be that way, but you got dead. You just got dead. Okay, so I took 400 life points of damage there as well. Wow, why is that thing huge? Let's move again, I guess. And let's check out a summon. What's our strongest thing? We don't have anything super strong. Okay, can I put this in defense mode? Let's see. It's face down. No, I don't want to surrender. Whoa, 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 whoa. There we go. Okay, that's what I want. I want to put that in defense mode for now. Let's end our turn and build up some more points. He's summoning something else. Wow, this is gonna take a little bit to get used to. Okay, so I'm letting him attack my sweet little fiend's hand. Oh my gosh. I love that we go into like this animation every time. What is going on? How come his bug is so perfectly clear and my hands are not? Look at this. Look at those little baby hands. All right. Luckily, I'm not gonna want to sit there and watch that every single time anyway. But I gotta figure something out. So our effect is gonna activate and we're gonna kill that insect. Shuff freaking blam. He's gonna move another attacker forward, which is a drag. Let's back it up one. And let's see what we can summon. 16, okay, 1900 defense. That should be, this is a pretty beefy card. Okay, let's summon it. And I'm gonna move it forward and then see if I can, oh, I can't. I was hoping I could change its position after that. Like, I hoping I switch to defense mode, but you can't move and defense mode in the same turn, it looks like. Well, our deck is cheeks right now. I wonder how you get better cards. Okay, what is your attack? Okay, the Neck Hunter. What a crazy card name. Oh, look! My creature is somewhat viable. Oh, your creature is not. Oh no. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. We just got extremely viable. Wait, you actually won this battle? Are we serious? Wait, when did I? Was my Neck Hunter not 1750 in my hand? I am out of luck. For certain. I have nothing good. I literally have, this deck is cheeks, dude. Sure, you're gonna go in defense mode, bro. I mean, come on. What do you expect me to do when this guy's summoning crazy strong cards? Is this a joke? What am I doing? I cannot wait to read the comments on this and get some advice. Holy crapola, please help me. Please help me. How am I supposed to beat 2,500 McGee? I can't. There's no way. There's no way. I think am I supposed to lose the first duel? Now it's 2,000 attack. So wait, did it gain? No, it's not. It's gaining a buff from the field. It's definitely gaining a buff from the field. Okay, let's try to summon something. What is your effect? Come on, please be good. Spellbinds an opponent for 3 turns when destroyed in battle. Ooh. Okay, let's see if he like forcibly goes for this defense position card instead of attacking me directly. Look, he's just filling the field with good face down attack position monsters. And I don't like that. He's just gonna kill me. He's just gonna kill me. I do want, ow! This deck is cheeks. This deck is straight cheeks. You lose, I get it, I lose. Thank you so much for that. That's some rose duelist I am. Now loading my defeat. Why? Why would you have to load my defeat?
I win, you lose. I'm good, you stink.
All right, wow. Well, that's gonna be all the time we have for our first episode because I need your help. Please leave a comment down below so when I go to record this again, I can know what the heck I need to do. I feel like there is no possible way. I feel like there is no possible way for me to win that at all. Oh my gosh. Whew, this is busy. Let's see what the strongest card in our deck is. 2,100. Our strongest card is 2,100. It's an Air Eater, 6-drop. He had a 2,500 out the gate. Oh no. Ooh, Call the Haunted? Is that's not in our deck? Why is Call the Haunted? Wait, okay, Hinotama, Fiend Castle, Gaboon, Dark Titan of Terror. I'm gonna need to beat him using some spells. It's the only way I can do it. Cyber Commander. I wanna look at your info. Whoa, you can like check out each card? Dude, that's sick. That is awesome. Oh my gosh. That's pretty incredible. While this card is face up in the defense position, the strength of all your machine type monster increases by 300 bonus points. Disposal trap that triggers against the monster attack 15,000 or below and destroys it. Okay. Huh. Interesting. All right, well, we are gonna have to read the comments to get some advice. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to show some shady love. That thumbs down below, hit subscribe. We should be uploading this extremely frequently. I don't wanna say daily, but probably most likely daily. I'd say 5 times a week. Just it'll be around when it's around. I do wanna I wanna learn what I need to do against freaking Weevil. Unless I have to verse Rex, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna get the hashtag out of here. I'm looking forward to your comments, reading them, responding, all that good stuff. Have yourselves a fantastic day, but above all else, keep it